Hey folks, good afternoon. We're out and about checking cost of living and prices. All the updates here in Angeles City, right down here on the south side of town. What's the price of rice? What's the price of gasoline? What's the price of diesel? Are the streets quiet? I can just tell you my neighborhood has certainly been quiet lately. Very, very quiet. Got a little construction going on here. Gentlemen working. Getting ready to pour some concrete. So the jeepneys again, they're lining up. They're not pulling out until they're full. Efficiency, folks, 100% efficiency going on. So we're going to start a walk out here to Petron just to check the gasoline and the diesel price. Big Pumpkin reported that the prices have went up a little bit. We'll see how much they've gone up. Alright, so we'll just cut in through here, through the track terminal. We'll be set up to check out the sign. Okay, Petron looks like it's got a full house. Watch your step for us, G. So wow, Petron has a full house. So let me turn around and check the sign here. Is this the latest prices here? That don't seem to be the right prices. But you know, a lot of these signs, like the digital signs that we passed, they only have 2 digits, so they're having to put a piece of tape at the front of the digital sign to signify a 1. I guess they never fathomed that the price would be over 100 pesos a liter. Maybe I'm confused on these prices. This says 94. Yeah, I don't know if these prices are right. It says 94 on the diesel, 97 on turbo. When was the last time you went for a walk, baby?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Okay, did the government put in place some type of subsidy program? I'll have to look. I think they were talking about it. But there you go. Diesel is 94. Extra is 83.4. XCS 84.70. Turbo diesel 97. And it looks like because of the price going down, that there's a lot more customers here at the gas station. Yeah, I was a little bit confused there for a minute, but again, maybe there's been a some type of subsidy, or I think they suspended some taxes. But right there, 94 on diesel, 97 on turbo diesel. There you go. And I'm gonna let the camera run on our walk so you can just judge for yourself. Is the traffic and activity here? I mean, it's obviously lighter than it was before the Iran war kicked off. Yeah, so I want to thank y'all for joining us on today's little walking tour. You know, we're just walking up, doing a routine, maybe get some mango shakes, pick up a few kilos of rice, and see if the rice has went up at all. If you're just joining us, every time we've been out so far, knock on wood, our quality of rice, which is the most expensive they got over there, not that we're, you know, too big for our britches to eat the cheap rice, because we got a sack of cheap rice at the house, but we also love this brand called Blueberry. It was 63 pesos when we first started buying it per kilo. Now it's 64. So that's what I'm gauging all my updates on. But we'll see. Last time we went out, 2 mango shakes were still 100 pesos. No inflation on the mango shakes. Well, it seems to me there might be a little bit more traffic out due to that lowered fuel price. Alright, so I got Big Pumpkin on the camera now. So me and Forrest G, who are absolutely... Hello sir, how are you? The main talent of the show. I told her to lay back. Maybe lay back a little more. Get a wide angle view. Stay with me, buddy, bro. Me and you gonna be kings of the hill up here, buddy. I'm gonna be sweating it out of breath by the time she gets up here. We're the king of the hill. Oh, yeah, we gotta go over there. Oh, sorry, Big Pumpkin. I wasn't thinking about where we're going. Yeah, go back down and go that way.
Wait, where are they going?
I was just trying to get you a little bit of exercise, old girl. Joking your mama, making her go up the hill twice. Gotta exercise your wife every now and then, folks. Okay, the nice smell of piss underneath any bridge here in this country, because people got to take a break. Where are they gonna piss? Under that bridge. I'm gonna swing it wide because I don't want to walk through piss. Go for the rope. Ah, the smell of piss. What's this country need? They need about 1 million public restrooms. Here's one of those. This isn't the Bajak, I don't think. This is the other brand. What is it? Rusi? Fuel injected? Rossi? Rusi. Water cool. 3-wheel tuk-tuk there. Is that Rusi? Caruza 200. Red in color. That's a nice one right there. I think I almost like that better than the Bajaj. I call it Bajak. It's Bajaj out of India. Somebody said those things are out of China. I thought they were out of Italy, but somebody said those are Chinese. I don't know where they're from. But I'm pretty sure the Bajaj is Indian. Country of India. Alright, back over the bridge. Big Pumpkin. Big Pumpkin climbed the stairs once. This will be second. She'll get 3 flights of stairs in her exercise plan to date. Don't feel sorry for her. She probably needs about 10. But she's not going to do it. Alright, behind this lady, she's trying to flag down the jeepney. Past the Sequoia here. We'll just hold short. We'll hold short. You know what, Forrest? Let's cut through here, Butter Rope. I'm sure she's a huffing and a puffing, sucking wind. Now, baby, if you can film the traffic over here, film the traffic. Just film the traffic there. So there's the traffic looking north towards Hunkley City. I think he wants to go to the 7-Eleven, but he's pulling like a darn Massey Ferguson tractor. Easy, man. All the strength I got just to hold you back, Buttero. A little cooperation would be nice. Yeah, he wants to go to 7-Eleven. All right, I got one in a bag of chips. You got some coins? All right, give it up. Okay, give it here. How much coins you got? Well, that's what I'm trying to ask you. How much small bills? How many coins you got?
Let's go.
Baby, just admit how much money, how much you got.
Let's go.
You gonna get the mango shakes?
Yeah.
All right, get the mango shakes, but this dude needs some chips. So give me some small bills.
Also, give me my end of it.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. She don't want to admit that she's got money. They never do. They want you to spend your money. You got a whole fur. They always have money. Don't feel sorry for her. Reaches into the bag, grabs the wallet. And instead of giving me the money, she takes off. Like I'm gonna forget that I need money for his chips. Okay. Alright, baby. Still got the same price on mango shakes, right? 2 for 100 or a 22 ounce, 95. So far, no inflation on our mango shakes here. There you go. Getting 2 for 100.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, give us that money. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Baby, a little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. A little bit more. Put another 20 on there, baby. Put another 20 on there, baby. All right. So I got 50 out of her, and she just held strong. She won't give me no more. So that's enough to get him a bag of chips. I hope it is. I could get a cheap bag of chips for us. Gee, inflation, man. It's a war. Gas price. Right here at the 7-Eleven. All right, pick one out. Which one you want? Go to work. Ooh, that's a big one though. Hold on. I think that's the expensive. Okay. Hello, how are you? All right, I got a small problem.
What?
He went for the big ones, and I remember the big ones were expensive, right? I said, no, son, get the small ones. So those were 40, which we had enough money, but they're the jalapeno. Oh, he likes the spicy, right?
How much is?
That was 40. So I got 10 pesos change, but I remember the big ones were like 80. You didn't give me enough money for the big ones, baby. All right, so what we got there? Show everybody, these are our mango shakes that they like to get. Y'all seen them before. 2 for 100 pesos. All right, just give it a look down in there. They've got everything from grams to a scoop of ice cream. They've got the pearls. What do they call it? What do they call them? I forget every time. The pearls, the bobas. Anyhow, 2 for 100 pesos, less than $2 US. And again, just get the small ones because they'll never finish them. I always end up drinking most of these. But here we are. We're at our 7-Eleven here. Our mango shop is right over there at the bottom of the bridge. That's where our barber shop is. A couple chicken places right there. And it's right here at this bridge before the San Fernando sign. You want to know where to get these delicious mango shakes? What's the name of them? iMango. iMango. There we go. Here we are again. Welcome to our show. We're hanging out here in front of the 7-Eleven with a bag of chips and 2 mango shakes. It's one of our things that we look forward to. Turn it a little bit that direction. All right, I think everybody's in frame. So yeah, so the chips, he wanted the regular chips, a big bag. He's usually who eats the most of them. He didn't need a big bag, he needed a small bag. But they turned out being the jalapeno, but he doesn't seem to be complaining. Appreciate that, boy, bro. Appreciate that, man. So, ladies, how are the mango shakes today?
Delicious.
They're still delicious? Yeah. Okay. So, cost of living update here in Angeles City. So far, knock on wood, 2 mango shakes that were 100 pesos before the Iran war are still 2 for 100 pesos. Still the same level of quality. My goodness. I'm telling you. It's called iMango. Right here under the bridge, across from, what's the name of this school? What's it called? Is that Cavalier? I think that's called Cavalier School. The hospital is just right there. Sacred Heart Medical Center is right back there. So if you're headed towards San Fernando, past Sacred Heart Medical Center on your left. Start looking to your right, under the bridge. I'm Mango. Tell them I sent you. Delicious. How's those jalapeno, Borschi? It ain't easy being cheesy. How is your mango shake?
Delicious.
Alright, reporting delicious.
Your head's finished now?
Your head better now? Earlier she said she was DC. She was DC. I said, alright, we're right here at the hospital. Just go on inside, get you checked out. What we think she got stressed about is today she had online classes, right? And Maria does very well in school, except for Filipino, which is in Tagalog. Well, sort of unfair to her because she lived down in the Visayas, where they speak Bisaya in Cebu. So what did she learn? Everybody speaks Bisaya.
I'm going to teach her.
So her Tagalog is very rusty. Okay, she doesn't want to learn. She just wants to talk to Mama in Bisaya. I say, hey, we're back up here on Luzon. You have to learn how to speak Tagalog. But she got frustrated in class today. It's delicious. She got frustrated in class today, very confused, and you know, sort of hard to keep up. So she said her ice cream truck just pulled up. That white truck, that white unmarked truck, they're toting in the ice cream. So Fatima and Maria are just amazed at the ice cream. Let's see if they get another load. Yeah, they're going for another load. We need to just tell these kuyas, hey, bring that truck over to our house. Is he getting another load? Okay, you got 4 more boxes of ice cream going in there. But Fatima has been holding out on me, folks. I've talked about this before, I'll tell you again. Here has been holding out on me for almost a year. There's a secret place in the neighborhood that makes homemade ice cream sandwiches. And they're thick ones too, big thick homemade ice cream sandwiches with mango or cookies and cream or chocolate. And she's been sneaking over there. She's been sneaking over there every day, has never invited me, has never brought me one home, keeping this a secret, and it sort of explains a little bit of her rapid weight gain.
Mama thought you didn't want some, right?
Okay. How can Mama think that I don't want an ice cream sandwich when she never told me about the ice cream sandwich? If she told me about it and I said I didn't want it, that's different. She never told me there was a secret place that had homemade ice cream sandwiches. I grew up eating ice cream sandwiches. I would have loved to have an ice cream sandwich. The thing too is that you've known about this secret spot for quite some time, and you've been getting ice cream over there.
Because me, her and Ruby are always buying in there.
So now it's starting to make sense. So this one and Ruby started going over there because Ruby knew about the secret spot. Then you told Mama, right? You told Mama about the secret ice cream spot. And then you went over there by yourself and you kept it a secret from me. Wait a minute, dude. You were in on the secret too? So everybody knew but me? Okay, well, it's sort of like how everybody in the village knows that all the goats in the village belong to me except for me. Everybody knows it's an open secret. The only person who doesn't know is the foreign guy.
Daddy, I buy one big size ice cream sandwich and I put you. Do you want some? And you said no.
I've been going over there for months and didn't mention nothing, didn't bring me nothing home.
Only once a month.
No. That lady at that store knew you very well, and she even bola for you. I said you've been coming over here every day, and the lady's like, Oh no, only 2 or 3 times per week long. Bola.
No, I don't have money. It's gone. Mariano,
Why did you buy two? Why did you buy two mango shakes? Are you have money?
You finished? You want to drink, Butter Rope? Whoa, get it, man. Papa will get it. It went under that motorcycle. We'll get it. We're not going to let it blow away. Wind took it.
The what?
Wind blew his Cheetos off the table, just like the wind up in Wyoming blew your brother's chalupa off his tailgate. Said it was too windy to move to Wyoming.
look, who are you?
Ambulance pulled up behind the ice cream truck. I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say, baby? She's going to do labor? I didn't see her get in there. Okay, so somebody about to go have a baby. Congratulations to the ate and the father, whoever y'all are out there. I didn't see what was going on, but according to Big Pumpkin, the lady got in the ambulance, ready to go do labor.
Your tummy is not okay.
Baby, you didn't get the ride to the hospital in an ambulance. You rode in a trike. And we brought this dude right here home in a trike.
That's why you like drink.
Yeah.
His favorite day is a drink.
Next time I promise, I'll try to get the brown guy to pick you up in the ambulance so you can say you got the ride in a proper ambulance. Unless it's too mahal. I gotta ask them the price first. Hey man. Some? Sure? Got some more? Everybody finished? Alright, old single dad will go to work on what's left. Taking up the scraps. Ain't nothing like sitting out in front of the 7-Eleven, folks. Nice cold mango shake. Put his shirt back on, baby. Hurry up, the brown guy gonna come get him here. She's changing his shirts. But you know, there's a rule here now down in Manila. You can't walk around as a man with your shirt off. They're gonna get you. No drinking, smoking in public. Hurry up, baby, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, they're gonna come snatch him up. Forrest G, be over at the jailhouse, man. Yeah, so if you haven't been tracking, I did a video on it. Down in Manila, they have an enforcement campaign going on right now. 4 things you can't do, which is everyday life here. No drinking or smoking in public. Number 2, if you're a man, you can't walk around with your shirt off. Number 3, no bit jokey past 10 p.m. Number 4, curfew on juveniles. And I don't even know what the curfew is, but they're enforcing that down in Manila pretty hard. They're supposed to roll it out through Cebu, Baguio. I don't know, maybe take it nationwide. Trying to change up the landscape. Looking at matcha tiramisu madness. Hungarian sausage and beef tapa, 85 peso. Or a Shanghai and luncheon meat. That looks like what those sailors were complaining about over in the Persian Gulf. Here, anybody would love to have that. 89 pesos for that meal. Are you drinking or playing? What you doing? Which one is it? It's like,
No, he's drinking. He's drinking.
oh, he's drinking? Alright.
Can you just playing?
I just saw a girl go inside this.
Okay. Give me time to go to work here. Go to work, man. Gotta roll here, Butter Rope. So check this out. The DOE put out the latest stat, and it's all an estimate about, you know, how many days of fuel that are remaining here in the country. And it looked like the estimates have ticked up a bit, which is wonderful news. Now again, they're estimating things, but everything seemed to have ticked up a few days. Like the LPG used to be 30 days, it's ticked up. And you're like, how can that be? If you got 95% of your fuel cut off coming into the country, how can the estimates go up instead of being depleted? Well, I'll tell you, folks, everybody's been staying at home. The traffic here has been 25 or 30% of what it is normally because the price is so high. There's not a shortage, it's just high price. So you set that price way up here, everybody stays at home. What does that do? Well, all of a sudden it changes your estimates to where we're not using this much fuel in 30 days, we're only using this much. So if everybody, I mean, it's just a perfect example that if everybody just does their part to conserve energy and stay home, stop the unnecessary trips, and supply and demand, you have more supply. So what I just noticed is that since the price has come down about what, 20 pesos, right? So it appears, I haven't been keeping up, but it appears that the government has either doing some subsidy or they got rid of the tax. Now what do I see? The gas prices come down. Now there's more people out and about. Now the overall supply is not going to last as long. It's almost like this. Okay? You naturally, like if you're really in a crunch and you have to get a certain segment of the population in any country to conserve resources, you raise the price. You raise that price so high that everybody is only spending money on fuel if it's absolutely necessary. See what I mean? There's no more leisure trips. And then you stretch out your existing supply. It's all about supply and demand, but it's just funny. I sit here and I see it. I'm like, damn, there's more traffic today. The war hasn't ended. The strait hasn't opened. Why is there more traffic? The price is lower. Now our supply. Ricky Racer. Ricky Racer. Faster essay. Faster. Faster essay. Faster.
No, maybe he's just in a race.
Yeah, he's in a race to get himself to the emergency room. A race that he could very well win. He can win that prize. Just keep it up, dog. Not that I'm wishing it on you. I'm wishing you would slow down. Anyhow, supply and demand. I don't know. It takes a gas prices to understand basic supply and demand. All right, buddy, let's go check the rice prices, man. Got some coolies riding the back of that truck. Tight quarters here, tight quarter. Keep positive control over your youngins. They'll get clipped. All right, so it looks like our Malunggay hot pandy saw. It's pandy saw. That is the best pandy saw in Angeles City. Lolo Tomas Bakery. Okay, so over there we got anything from 54, 56 on up to 62. I think the cheapest before we saw 48, right? So we'll come over here to the right. Big Pumpkin, follow me over here. And this is where we get a blueberry, but I think it's holding firm. Blueberries at 64. This is our brand. It went up 1 peso per kilo. Huh? You want to try this? 62. Or we got AC Dinnerado for 60. Magnolia is 58. Which one you want to try? The Dinnerado or the 62? Big Pumpkin's going to decide which one she wants to do. You're going to try the AC Dinnerado for 60. Okay, so we'll get a few kilos of that. But again, our blueberry at 64 is holding strong. Magnolia is 58. 56. 55, 52. And then this rice right here is 48. And what's this 40 over here?
Ano to? Ito ba ito?
Is that grits? That's a long grain white rice in the yellow sacks. That's what's 40. Nobody wants to translate. I have no idea what she's talking about. Baby, can you explain to the viewers what's? You just had a conversation. You don't. Okay, so it's a government rice. Are you going to carry the backpack and the rice? How many kilos did you get? You got 3 kilos. And you got the AC Dinorado, right? For 60.
Yeah, we just drove.
It looks good. And folks, what I say is that you can definitely tell the difference between the expensive rice and the cheap rice. But when you go to like 55 to 58, it's very difficult to tell the difference. That's my opinion. You can tell the cheap rice and the expensive rice apart. Anywhere in between, you get them mixed up. All right, I'll take my change back, Big Pump. No, right here. Give me that 200 too.
Okay,
Yeah, you know what? Good deal. I'll hold this 500 and you buy the chicken. Let's go. That's a good deal. I keep that 500. I'll keep that yellow bill and she can pay for the chicken. Everybody wins. Man, what a wonderful situation that was.
but
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll film you for a little bit. Alright, so somehow or another, I stuck Big Pumpkin with the backpack and the bag of rice. It wasn't my intent, but it's just how the cookie crumbled. The problem is he's gonna want some street food on now. But this is our route to get to Fresh Options. Alright, so cost of living update. A blueberry rice is still the same. No big sticker shock or price gouging or shortages here in Angeles City. He's going to try to drag me over to the street food lady, but it's not in our budget to go to the street food right now. Got to live near Fresh Options if you live in the Philippines. 44.75 on the chicken wings, 284.75 on the chicken breast. Whole chicken, 199.75 it looks like. So the chicken's up a little bit from like 184 before. Let me come over here. Pork steak, 434.75. Pork chop, 474.75. Country style 524.75.
Posibleng magkaroon ng skin cancer. Kung para sa 1,000 na maiitim na tao, isa lang doon yung magkakaroon
Watch your hands,
ng
buddy.
cancer. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin na ligtas ka na sa lahat ng uri ng sakit.
Hey man, watch your hands. Hey folks, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Yes, we've been on the same route many times, but how can you compare apples versus apples unless you go check the same prices over and over, right? If I go check different prices, you can't gauge what's going on. So, from the last walk, the gas price is down. Now, it's less than 100, and I think that the psychological effect that the gas is back below 100, it's energized people. A lot more traffic out on the roads now. Which is good for the average consumer. But again, the more people who are out traveling the roads buying gas, then it doesn't make the supply last longer, right? So it's just funny how you learn these lessons that you never really think about, you know. And I learned a lot of lessons living in places in America where the hurricanes hit, you know, Texas, especially Florida, where when those hurricanes shut down the fuel terminals, it's in a matter of hours or a day when gas stations, you know, run out of fuel and everything stops. But yeah, so again, there's more traffic out because the gas price is down. That just seems to be my observation. 2 mango shakes are still 100 pesos. Our rice is still holding at 64 a kilo. Again, it ticked up from 63 before the war, and it's went up 1 peso, but that might have been a natural price increase. It seemed like the price of chicken at Fresh Options ticked up maybe, I think it was 184 before. However, if you go over to the SM, they have a sign out there that says Price Watch on chicken. It's still holding at 180 pesos per kilo, which is just a few pesos cheaper than the Fresh Options. Now look, can you get stuff cheaper over at the public market? Yeah. You know, we go over there to her favorite pork chop dealer, and it was $2.30 before the war. The last time we checked over there, it went up to $2.50. And they got good frozen pork chops. Love that guy over there. But for the most part, I buy our meat, you know, pork, chicken at Fresh Options. That's just me. I pay a little bit more, but there's refrigeration. It comes with no flies. So that's the Price Watch. No shortages, no gouging, no craziness going on here whatsoever in my neck of the woods. I cannot say what's going on anywhere else in the Philippines with certainty because I'm not there. Okay, we're on the south side of Angeles City in the area of SM Telebastagan, sort of on the San Fernando line, that little area right there. So from the south side of Angeles City, all is well. I mean, all is well. It's still very quiet in the neighborhood. People are not coming into the neighborhood during the day like they used to. The construction workers, they seem to be like packed in the one truck like sardines. You know, they're doubling up on getting workers to the job site. So the neighborhood is still quiet, but overall traffic out on the roads is up. That would be my assessment. My kids, they're still in school, they're doing 2 days online classes. Monday, Tuesday online, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday they go to school. So that's holding in place what they're doing right now. What can I say? No brownouts, for the record. I'll just say no brownouts, no problems with the water supply, internet. It's life and business as usual. And what's today? What's today, Big Pumpkin? April 22nd. April 22nd, 2026, for the historical record. Roughly 1500. 3 p.m. local time. That's the report for the historical record. So if people are watching this video 20 years from now trying to do research for their research project about how shutting down the Strait of Hormuz impacted countries around the world, you know, this country here was the first to officially declare an energy emergency. And we don't, you know, nobody knows right now where this situation is going to go. I've been doing these long live streams talking about the war. And Big Pumpkin says, I can't play news anchorman anymore. Now look, I'm the king around here, so if I want to sit here and play Ron Burgundy and entertain myself and you as well and talk about real world events, I will do so. But Big Pumpkin is trying to, you know, she's trying to enforce a blockade on old single dad from talking politics on my live stream. And look, I can look at the metrics like anybody else, and I'll share a metric with you, right? A lot of my live streams that I sit here and talk for hours, there's a little less, there's like 80 to 100 of y'all who are entertained. The other thousands of viewers are not interested. Tracking, I get it. That's not why you're here. I get it. But this ain't Burger King, and you don't always get it your way. If I wake up and I want to play Ron Burgundy, I'm in the entertainment game. I'm going to entertain somebody. I'm going to entertain myself. You know, it's just the way it's going to be. Maybe I wake up tomorrow and, you know, I want to build birdhouses. I'll do some birdhouse building tutorials live. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So anyhow, back to the stats. Our little live stream today that was like 20 minutes long, horrible shaky footage from this iPhone, which is, I can't figure this iPhone out. It's an iPhone 16 or something. Shitty footage if you're moving the camera at all. The audio was horrible. A horrible little 20-minute live stream today where Big Pumpkin was issued 100 pesos to see if she could get her a breakfast snack, which she did. Horrible footage. Has already got more watch time than my last live stream coverage of the war that was like 3 hours long.
Starting May,
Okay.
online.
Okay, breaking news. Stop the presses. Breaking news coming across the wire. Big Pumpkin, what is the news?
Starting May, no more online. All face-to-face.
So starting May 1, there's no more online classes. The kids are going back to school full time. Breaking news. That tends to indicate that everybody seems like everything is going in a positive direction. But again, nobody can really predict what's coming around the corner. I'll talk politics here for a minute. The guy that we discussed who's in charge of Iran is a hardliner. He's in charge of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. He's not going to agree to any type of negotiations. Where is this thing going to go? Who the hell knows? But that lag time in the chain where ships were still headed out, you know, after they just made it through the strait, bombs started dropping on February 28. Those ships, there's no more ships in the pipeline. And I've learned way too much about everything from, you know, oil on paper to physical oil. And I'll just make it real simple here, right? I've learned way too much. I never wanted to learn this much about what I've learned about the Strait and all. None of us wanted to stare at a map of the Strait of fucking Hormuz. What they're saying is when you see $100 a barrel of oil, that's the paper price. Let's just talk layman's terms, not to go into Brent crude. $100 on paper, but the physical cost, if you want to buy it and get it to your country, is like $130. So there's a huge discrepancy about what we think the price of oil is and what the real price of oil is. If it's $100 a barrel, really it's 130. It could be 140. It could be 150. There's a lot of false hope going on in this game, which is put out there predominantly by the good old U.S. government. Damn. That 5 minutes, y'all probably already tuned out. My damn watch time's gonna go down because I started talking about the war. Alright folks, so I don't know if I'll do any more live streams with this studio here, with this backdrop. I might start breaking the equipment down now. Big Pumpkin's tired of me doing it, tired of me taking up the living room and the kitchen and the dining room, banishing everybody to the bedroom. We're about to displace anyhow. So I may just start breaking it down. And the next time I whip up a live stream, hopefully the cameras will be trained on a barbecue grill or a beach or some mountains or some ladies or a cold beer. No more talk about the Strait of Hormuz, at least for now. If you don't mind, tap that like button, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I tell you, I was watching Akuya's little documentary, and he said tap that subscribe button, and the button lit up red. I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. If I say the right stuff, if I say click that subscribe button, tap that thumbs up button, those little buttons, if you're looking at it on a laptop, on a computer, are supposed to light up red. I've seen it. Okay, it happens. I just can't seem to make it happen on command. But if you take some action, it'll help out with the Google squirrels, and I certainly appreciate you. Old Single Dad, checking out. I'm out of here. Peace out, my friends. We'll see you on the next one. Baby, I'm going to do one more live stream. I want to be Ron Burgundy one more time, baby. She's going to get pissed if I do. I should do it just to piss her off, not to talk about the war. Just put the camera over there on her. All right, I'm out of here.